Whew. Oh my God. Hi guys. Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to Saturday Night Threads. Okay, so last week we were doing, what do you call it? We were doing knitting, but I put you on this side because I think when I had you on the other side, I don't really think you were able to see what I was doing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put them on my right side, okay? So I didn't have, what I really wanted to do, and I didn't have time to do it, I wanted to take everything, apart. But I'm just putting the fan on because it's warm in here. And then just, you know, practice and start all over. But, yeah, that didn't happen. Time just, ran away from me, and you know how that is. But I said, you want to know what? Let's just do it now. Let's just do it. Because sometimes it's better just to unravel something and then have somebody watch you do it, you know, because that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to see. No, they're gonna have to put you back here. Okay, maybe there. Is that better? Yeah, because I don't have a table where I could put a long arm over me. I don't know how they do it. So I hope you can see. Okay, so we had the 2 needles, right? And then we did, I don't know which way this, okay, this is, the yarn's coming out from there. Even though it's unraveled over here, but it's coming out from in here. Okay, so one thing I realized when I was doing this was that I couldn't get the other needle in. And I was having a hard time trying to remember how I got the needle in. Usually the thread has to be really loose, and it's supposed to be really loose, and then you're supposed to just get it out and pull it out. Hold on. It's supposed to be loose, but I realized that this is not even all the way in. That when I was doing this, it wasn't loose enough. So I'm like, this is not loose enough. And I had a hard time getting the needle into the threads like I am right now. It's like, it's really hard to get them in, and I shouldn't have that much of a problem. It's like, why is it so hard to get in? So comes back, you grab your yarn, you go over the other needle, and then you pull it out from under, and then you slip it through. But again, the needle or the thread, I don't know, maybe it's the yarn, because I can't seem to get it through all of the yarn. It's like annoying. It shouldn't be that hard to get through. So I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting the yarn out. It should be loose enough for me just to go in there, pull the yarn over, and then pull it out. And then see how all your threads start coming on this side. But the threads are so tight. So I don't know why they're so tight. They shouldn't be that tight. It's like I had to literally pick up the yarn. Let's see if I do it this way. I can't even get the yarn in that way. Sometimes it all depends on the yarn. Like if the yarn is like too delicate, you're gonna have a hard time putting the needle through. And it shouldn't be that hard. And sometimes I realize when you're doing this, you have to like push the thread all the way to the end. I think it's the yarn. I don't know if it's old or what, but I can't seem to get the yarn up. I finally get it in there, but I shouldn't be going through this much trouble. So again, yarn over, and then pull the thread in. Even if I go this way, I can't even get it in this way. I think what I'm gonna do, and that's all you're doing, you're transferring all the stitches from this side over here. But again, there's no reason why I should have a hard time trying to get this needle in. Doesn't make any sense. I don't remember going through such a hard problem before. And do I have to do that to every one? Like, this is going to be annoying. Like, it's not, all the threads are not going in there. Well, maybe once I have them all over here, maybe I'll have better luck. But I shouldn't have to pull that much. I shouldn't have to be doing this, is what I'm saying. Like, the yarn is not going up. Like, I literally, and I always have to wrap it around my fingers every time I do it. It came off. I really hate this yarn. I don't know what brand it is, but it's not, obviously it's not working with me. Okay, well, at least they're going on. So, but I remember that I don't remember going through this hard of a problem just to get the thread through. I'm trying to make it as loose as possible. Okay, so you put it inside the hoop. You wrap the yarn just like you would be like crocheting. You wrap it around the second needle, and then you just pull it through and then cast off. Did I get through this one? Yeah. through, cast off. I'm thinking maybe, like I said, I'm thinking maybe it was just too tight. Because I can barely get this needle in. So I'm going to pull this one up. Pull it up. I'm going to put the needle in there, take it around, wrap it around, and pull it out. Yeah, I shouldn't be going through this much trouble. But like I said, it could be the yarn. But I want to see that if I do I'm just trying to make it loose, because that's the only way I can think of doing it. And as you go, you're just pushing the other ones down. So I'm just trying to pull it, this hand up, so I at least get my needle in. Like I said, I don't remember going through this much trouble. But then again, I haven't been knitting. It's been a long time. So again, all the what do you call the ones that you cast on are all gonna go on this side. So I'm just gonna have to, I don't know why. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, somebody tell me, because I don't know why this yarn is giving me such a hard time. And usually, like I said, I usually used to push it all the way to the top. And next time what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to make them looser. Instead of making them tight, I'm going to make them as loose as I can. Okay, you're supposed to go from behind, not the front. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make that opening so I can get in there. So I'm coming in through the front for now. It's the only way I know how to open it, and then I'll go in through the back. And that the whole needle didn't go in. wrap it around, and then pull it out. Now, you're not going to see your knitting until after like a few good rows that you won't see your knitting. So that's what I do. I always try to go through, you know, I always push the threads. So that's the little loop. That's the one I want to go into, but I have to go in through the back. Wrap my yarn and then pull it out. And this one it just looks so far. My hair is bothering me. And I really want to get into knitting. I really do. So I go back in, tie the hole, yarn over, and then pull it out. Do it that way. I'm trying to see which way I can do it so I won't have to. So I have to go from behind. So I'm trying to lift it up just so I can go to the back. Actually, this is working, but it just feels like it keeps getting tighter. And sometimes if you can't grab it, just you know, like hold it against your stomach, you know, for support. That's how I started. I would put the needle against my stomach for support. Like every time I try to open it, it closes back up. Yarn over and then pull it out. I'm hoping through the second, this is way too tight. I think that's where my problem is lying, that it's, my threads are way too tight. Too tight on the, when I cast them on. I know it's hard to see because I know my thumb is covering it. just trying to see if I can pull as much up as I can. No sooner than I do this, it comes right back. I'm trying to get into the middle, but geez, it won't let me. Pretty sure there's a lot of experts up there that are saying, what the hell are you doing? I'm trying to knit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to see next time if I can find a different kind of yarn, because this is like, let's see, I can't even get into this thing without it coming apart. Like it closes right back on it. Hair keeps going in my mouth. So I'm going to see, after I do this, I'm trying to go in between both of them, but when I do that, I just won't go in. Okay, so so one more stitch. Let's see what we can do either from this side. Okay. Ah, shoot. Okay. They're off. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so now they're all on this side. And I know it looks all wonky. Okay. And this gets annoying because it's all like everywhere. Okay, so hopefully this stitch here. Okay, so now we're gonna flip it around. And we're going to see what the problem is. Okay, so now I'm like, doing it again. But I don't think this one came out. I don't know what happened to this thing, so I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to pull it out because I don't know what happened here. Okay, so now it's a little bit more loose. The other one was just like, oh my god. But I would recommend you guys, making the first loops. When you first start, make when you're casting them on, make them loose. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get in those hoops. And like I say, always, knit from the 2 needles on the top, like the very top. That's basically what you're knitting with. Those 2 needles on the top. And then once you start doing that, just push them down. And then it should start going, you should be going faster at this point. The thing about this is that you're really going to have to learn how to hold the needles. Like I said, if you want support, just hold the needle against your stomach for support. And just keep, just push them down. I haven't knitted for a long time, so that's I feel like it was this was brand new to me. And then just with this one, just push your threads all the way up. Okay, you're basically hanging on to these 2 right, the top part. That's what you're hanging on to. Not so much. You're not hanging on to this. You're hanging on to the 2 top ones. That's what you're working with. Have a little bit of trouble with this one because it has two threads on here. And I'm going to keep working on this. I might take this one apart again and do it over because it just looks already like sloppy already. And like I said, you're not going to see anything. You're not going to see anything on here until you reach 3 or 4 rows. Okay, guys, so I'm going to keep practicing. And, yeah, so I'm going to keep practicing this week. And, let me take these off. And I'm just going to take it apart. I'm going to do it over again. And we'll see if it's a little bit more looser, or maybe I'll just use another kind of yarn, because that one was, I don't know, it was kind of flimsy. So I might take it apart, I might get new thread, whatever it is, but I'll work on it. So like a fish in the sea, so glad you caught me, and we will catch you next week on Saturday Night Threads. Bye guys.